and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got the 2023 Mazda BT50 in the grey, and this is the XTR, and it has been fully modified from opposite lock. So let's have a look. Alright, before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Gosford Mazda, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this big rig today. And if you're after something similar like this, I will leave their contact details down below, or any other of the Mazda range. Please go and see them and let them know that Alex from AG Automotive sent you, and they will look after you. And I will also leave a link to opposite lock, and I will put in the description all the details of what is on this ute. So at the front here, you've got the opposite lock bull bar along with the light bar there, and then further down you do have the winch. And then you've also got the built-in indicator and fog lights in there as well. As you can see, the original headlights and LED daytime running lights as well. So this has the side bars which go around the side of the car. What do you think of it? What are your thoughts on the look of this? It is a beast. It really is. Let me know in the comments. So the wheels on the BT50 are 17-inch aftermarket wheels, and they're gold, and they just sort of complete the look really well. And if you have a look as well, it's had suspension work done in there. It says Tough Dog in there as well. Now they have fitted a Safari snorkel and also a little Mazda sticker there, just in case you didn't know you were driving a Mazda. Further down you've got the side steps there, checker plate floor, and then if we go up you can see you've got the roof rack there, the RHINO rack up the top. We'll come to the back. Now this is the MITS alloy tray, and just have a look at it. It is unreal, this thing. It is chunky and is sturdy, and even it's got things like MITS alloy written in the mesh there. Now I just wanted to show you these levers, and I'm just going to open this up. And there you go. You can do that with the rest of them and get access, easy access to the ute. Alright, so around the back here, again, you've got the clear LED lights at the back. You've got the X bar there by Heyman Reese. You've got the tow bar. It will tow 3.5 tons. And just have a look at these chunky recovery points. Again, just screams just beastiness and just chunkiness all around. And you do also get some storage down the bottom as well there of the tray for a little bit extra storage. And if you have a look in here closely, there's actually a water tank in there. So yeah, it's got a water tank and all. So this thing is fully set up, ready to go straight off-road. All right, let's have a look inside. All right, so just in the BT50, now being the XTR, it is the middle of the range. You do get the cloth trim seats with a nice sort of pattern to it. You do get soft touch dash, which is a nice thing, and you get soft touches on the sides of the center console. So on the right of the steering wheel, you do have a couple of buttons there. You've got your traction control, the LED light switch, and your illumination. Steering wheel itself, you have your audio controls on the left and your cruise control and safety controls on the right. Now you got auto headlights and auto wipers there too. Alright, so on the dash itself, you got analog, speedo and tacho, along with a little screen in the center that you can go through a couple of options there. So you do have your trip computers there, you've got your navigation, you've got what music you're listening to, your safety features, whether you're in two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and then you've got some settings there as well. So we'll come to the media center. Now, nice and big screen, again, really good. We're just in the home screen now, and you've got a few options there. You can have a look at the radio there. You've got AM, FM, and digital radio, or you've got Bluetooth audio. You do have the navigation, which I'll just show you that now. And it's a nice big screen and easy to use. Now also you've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, MirrorLink and Mirrorcast, and you've got a whole heap of settings as well. Now below the screen you do have some shortcut buttons there for the home, the volume, to turn the audio on and off, things like that. And I'm just going to pop it into reverse and show you the reverse camera as well. And as you can see, they've fitted the reverse camera to a slightly different position on the tray, and it's still pretty crystal clear, which is really good. Alright, so below the screen you do have your air conditioning system, and that's dual zone climate control. And then further below that you do have a 12-volt plug, a USB, an auxiliary port, and you've also got your high range and low range controller there. You got 2 high, 4 high, or 4 low. You do get a bit of pocket space further down for whatever you want. Phone will fit in there. And then the gear selector itself, PRND, and then you've got plus and minus for driving it in a little bit of a sporty nature, should you wish, or off-roading is really good because you can keep it in sort of first and second gear if need be. Now you do have a hill descent control and your rear locking diff, along with a proper handbrake, which is good to see. They actually still make proper handbrakes. Good to see. And then you get 2 cup holders down there, and the armrest is very, very comfortable, and we'll have a look, and you've got a little bit of storage space there. So the glove box, let's have a look at that. So you've got a reasonably sized normal glove box there, and a good thing about the BT50, one of the few that has this, is that it doesn't just have one glove box, it's got 2. So you've got one at the top as well. So again, not bad. All right, let's have a look in the back. All right, so just in the back of the BT50. So first impressions is it's actually reasonably roomy here, other than my knees will sit higher than a conventional car. That's the only downside I would say with the back. Now I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters, and if you have a look, I've got a fair bit of headroom there, and knee room's pretty good, leg room's good, and even foot room's pretty good, and this seat is set up for me. Now you do get 2 ISOFIX spots there and 2 behind me. If we have a look at the armrest, you know what, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty soft, and you do get 2 cup holders there as well. Now, for the rear passengers, they get a USB, and also they get rear ventilation, which is really good, as well as mat pockets either side. All right, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. All right, just under the bonnet of the BT50. So here we have a 3-litre turbo diesel 4-cylinder engine, and it produces 140 kilowatts of power and 450 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to a 6-speed automatic driving the rear wheels primarily. Now Mazda claims the BT50 will use 8 litres per 100 kilometres combined, which I think is really, really good. All right, let's go and have a drive. All right, I'm just going to go for a drive in the BT50, this beast, so let's go. So vision at the front, really good, straight ahead and towards the passenger side. Rear vision, you've got the grate from the MITS alloy tray up against the back window, so vision is okay, but it probably could be better if it didn't have one. Vision at the sides, yeah, you get good vision from both of the side windows all the way to the back, and the mirrors are a big, square and wide unit, so you get good field of visions out of them. Right, so driving the BT50, it's very smooth. You wouldn't realise you had these chunkier tyres on. And if you ever listen to the road noise, we're only doing about 60 Ks. It's actually reasonably quiet, guys. Like, obviously it's going to be a little bit louder than the standard tyres, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed with these. And as you know, the Central Coast is very bumpy with heaps of potholes, and the BT50 is soaking it up. So I'm pretty impressed with these tyres and the suspension and pretty much everything, even though it's fully kitted out to be pretty much a go anywhere car. So it sits flat, steering's reasonably nice and reasonably light too. Now, has all this modifications affected its performance in any way? Well, let's find out. Well, I'm happy to report no. It still gets it up there and gets it going, and gets it going very well. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.